Alright, so if you guys are ready, we're going to go ahead and start with the warm-up question. This one's going to be a little different, and it might be easier for some of you guys to answer than others. But the question I have is, what is your character's biggest fear? And whoever wants to go can go.
Barrel's biggest fear is actually fire.
Okay.
Warkosh is afraid of death.
My character's greatest fear is probably never gonna. He might never return home.
For me, it's the scare of not finding his parents' killer.
That'd be my characters as well. Not being able to get revenge for what happened.
Alright, so thank y'all for sharing. So we're gonna kind of pick up exactly where we left off. I'll say that you guys kind of freed the kobolds in their home camp, and they let you guys spend the night over here. The beds aren't that comfortable, and they're not really your size. But I mean, maybe some of you guys are sleeping. Maybe this is the best bed you've had in a long time, or maybe not. But anyway, you guys wake up, and I'll let you guys take the floor from there.
I ask Root if he knows anything about this Thallan guy.
Root's kind of just looking over the cave. He saw you guys fighting those weird bug things yesterday. He's kind of just looking around for him, and when you talk to him, he turns around and he says, "No, it does not recognize such a name."
I asked Root if he's ever seen the creatures that we fought yesterday before.
We have not ever seen these creatures before. And then he'll go and explain that about 6 years ago, there was like this earthquake and this crack sort of appeared. And this kind of coincides with the way the mountains are shaped where Twil is, how those mountains are open and with the windy way. Like 6 years ago, there was an earthquake that created that passage. Mm-hmm. So around the same time, this kind of crack came across the cave. And they never went down there, but they never noticed those bugs until today.
Okay. I want to try and interact with the Ares.
Okay, you kind of see him just kind of floating around, and if you call his name, he'll kind of approach you guys over here, and you can talk to him.
I want to ask him who he is.
I am an ancient mage, and he'll kind of go into what he told you guys yesterday, how it was him and 5 other mages. One of the 5 kind of got really obsessed with necromancy, and he started to become too powerful. Him and the other 4, like, each took on an element to lock away this necromancer, and then they've just kind of been living their lives as different forms of elements ever since.
I want to ask him if he's actually at rest now, or this is where he finds his peace, or has he found his peace yet, if you get what I'm saying.
I think I have found my peace for now. I guess now my role is to protect these kobolds from their new home.
I have a question for him. Does he remember where the other mages were sealed?
It has been some time since I've been on this world. Unfortunately, I've been trapped longer than I've been free. I do not remember where they are.
I think my question to the group is, where do we go next?
There's nothing here for us to do.
Are we gonna try to free the other elements?
If we come across them, definitely.
Or confront, what is it,
Thallan?
That's what I'd want to do.
So yeah, we may want to go back to town and try to find those 2 guys, and then try to confront Thallan and see what's his involvement in all this.
Yeah, I'm for that.
Alright, so you guys want to head to town?
Yep.
Let's go.
Okay. So you guys are in town. As you guys are walking into the town of Twil, you see some people kind of crowded around one of the entranceways. And one of the civilians points to you 5, like, "Look, there they are. Those are the ones that saved those 2. Welcome back. Thank you for saving our friends. We greatly appreciate it."
I just kind of have a big smile on my face. I feel really good about myself.
I say no problem. Did they make it back okay?
Yeah, actually, they're right over there in the square, over next to the market, and you can kind of see both of them, kind of just telling looks like they're telling the story to a group of people.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys get there, and you see a dwarf and a human man standing around a small group of people, And the dwarf is kind of telling the story. Alright, so there we were, surrounded by many kobolds. When I pulled out my axe and chopped one of his heads off. And then Ovesh is just kind of standing with his arms crossed, leaning against the pole, like letting this dwarf tell his story. And then midway through his sentence, you guys walk up and he kind of looks at you guys and kind of stops mid-sentence. Oh, and these were the 5 who helped kill the rest of them. Good to see you haven't been harmed.
I kind of smirk and say the rest of them.
Oh, and the rest of the kobolds that tried killing me and my friend Orvesh here.
Anybody gonna call him on his lie?
Oh, I might have got some before we got there.
I'm too busy trying to recognize you. Because I feel like I've seen him before.
If you want, you can roll a knowledge to see if you remember him.
Alright.
What's his name? Ovash? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, the dwarf is named Burn and the human is Ovesh.
Ovash already has that look on his face like, this is such a lie.
I thought he looked kind of stoned. The first thing he did when he got back.
You roll.
Is it just a wisdom roll?
Yeah, that's it. You can do that. Yeah, so you recognize this guy as the dwarf you met a few years back, and he does. And if you look around his, like, if you see around his neck, you see a ring around his neck.
It's like on a chain kind of
Yeah, like on a chain. Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna choose to kind of just let him keep talking, not say anything.
Okay.
I don't know, because I can kind of tell he doesn't really recognize me quite yet.
Yeah, he doesn't recognize you. Anyway, he's going. Ah, yeah. So these 5, if it wasn't been for these guys, they probably would have died. We saved them, and they kind of saved us in a way too.
I'm just gonna slowly nod my head.
And then Ovesh is gonna kind of stand straight in his back, and he's gonna look at you guys and.
Can I do a vision check on, like, what kind of check can I do to see if he still has rope marks around his arms or around
Yeah,
his
you can do that with perception.
Perception?
Oh yeah, you see, he still has some, like, his hands he has like a rash around both of his wrists.
So I mentioned to him, so tell me, how did you get those rope marks around your wrists? Why don't you explain that part of the story?
He kind of looks, the kobold claws can be easily confused with rope marks. I tell you that much. And then the civilians that are kind of listening to the story are kind of like looking at his arms, like, nah, like a scratch.
I have insight, which is used to tell if people are lying. I have +4.
Okay, he can roll the insight to see if he's lying.
I want to roll it, and when I roll a good roll, I'll come up with some argument that settles the score. Let's see.
Oh, it's a good roll.
All right, that's a total of 8.
All right, well, he kind of even though it's a low rope, being that you are the one who saved Burn in the first place, you kind of untied his ropes. He kind of agrees with what you say a little more. He's like, okay, all right, maybe you guys did a little more than we thought.
I'll pull out a little of the rope I untied.
And then this boy's like, all right, fine, he saved us. We were wrong. These 5 saved us from the kobolds. Okay, we're wrong. And then all this, Ovesh just kind of shakes his head. Oh, you idiots. And then some of the civilians start laughing. And then at this point, Burn, the dwarf, will kind of hike up and say, well, now that the games are over, did you finish the lots of them off?
All of them, except for a few, and their leader.
Oh, so they ran off then?
You can put it that way.
Well, where'd they go? Let's go chase them down then.
I don't think that'll be necessary.
They won't bother you again, that's for sure.
What are you talking about? And then at this point, you actually hear from where you guys entered town some commotion going on, and you actually see Root show up with a few of his like kobolds with him, and they're carrying some crates. And Root approaches like the majority of the people, and he pipes up and says, "Forgive us for our rash actions. We bring these in our forgiveness." And he says, "We thought you were the ones who were trying to drive us from our home. Please forgive us." And then the 2 kobolds walk up and they open the crates up, and it's actually the mining equipment that was in their cave that the goblins had left behind,
Oh yeah.
and so they're offering it to the town as like a token of like forgiveness. And
Can I do a kind of vision check to see if Thallan's anywhere outside?
sure, you do not see him anywhere
Okay.
in the town. It's around 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock in the afternoon too. It's daylight outside, and you don't see him anywhere.
So we can all roll to see if we see him?
Yeah, you can roll 2 if you want.
Okay, since I got
D20?
kicked out,
Oh,
I'm
is
still
it-
trying
Yeah,
to connect.
D20.
It's a wisdom roll.
Mm-hmm.
I accidentally clicked the
Okay,
initiative
I know I
button,
don't
so
see him.
Okay.
I think I see his brother.
Yeah, low crouch. Even with a 15, you actually see you look towards his inn, the Copper's Pine, and it looks like the inn is like closed. Like it's kind of closed. Like there's nobody coming in and out. There's no noise or lights or anything on in the windows.
What time of day is it right now?
It's
again?
like 11 o'clock.
At night?
No,
Or in the morning?
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
Oh. Wouldn't it normally be open at this time?
Yeah.
You
Is
would
it
assume
lunch?
it would be for like lunch or something. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe he's only open.
Can I
for
turn
2.
to like one of these guys?
Yeah, you can ask O'Byrne. You can ask somebody-
How long has the inn been closed?
Who you ask to specifically?
I'll ask Ovash.
It's today's Friday, isn't it? Yeah. Thallan, he always goes out to the town of Freshhook just south of here to get fresh supplies for the inn around this time.
Let me ask him.
Weekends normally get busy. He says that Thallan went to the town of Freshhook to get like supplies because the weekends can get kind of hectic, and so he needs to make sure he's got proper stock.
Okay.
Let me ask. Let me go ask Ovash about what their plans were when they went out into the woods to go after him.
Okay. He says, yes, death in this town, we do not see much of it, so whenever we heard of someone possibly being murdered, me and this goofball over here decided to go out and see if we can find anything, because no one seemed to know what had happened, so the only thing we did find was a group of kobolds, unfortunately.
Is he a bard?
No, he's just a guy, he's a lumberjack. He
Okay.
works for the lumberjack. Him and Byrne both do. That's most of the people here are lumberjacks.
Okay.
Let me ask him too if he remembers any specific details. Any little thing might help.
To be honest, the only thing I know is the trees and the axes. Other than that, I can't be much help with you. Other than that, I'm sorry.
How are the people accepting the kobolds? Like
They were kind of scared at first, but whenever they see they offered them pickaxes, they were actually kind of surprised because they were actually trying to look into getting more than just wood.
Mm-hmm.
And now they have pickaxes. They're thinking maybe they can go up to the Windy Way Mountains and get some ore and start to make stone instead of wood.
That's good.
So they're actually taking it quite well.
I asked some of the people just how long it usually takes for Thallan to be going when he goes on those trips for weekends.
All right, you ask one of the women next to sit around the crowd, and she says, yes, he's normally back by the next day, I believe.
I talked to the group, asked them if they want to wait for him to come back or we want to wait in the inn for him.
Okay.
Does he take one specific route?
Yeah, he goes. Yeah, there's only one way there. Like well, as far as the townspeople, they take the main path. It's directly south, like half a day's walk to the
Okay.
city, to the little town.
If we're suspicious of him, wouldn't we maybe want to catch him away from the inn? Because if he's doing anything, he wouldn't do it at the inn. Most likely. That's my guess.
That's true.
And I don't think the people here would take to kind of let's just
Yeah, they
You know.
don't suspect him of anything.
I say we catch him on the road.
Yeah. I'm
Perhaps it's still early in the day.
What time? I'm gonna turn to one of these guys, Ovash. And what time did he leave?
Hard to say. He's normally gone before anyone notices.
So probably really early. And he says half a day's walk.
About half a day walking.
Okay. And he'd probably spend the night there if he comes back the next day. I'll vote for catching him on the road.
I agree.
Okay.
Same.
All right, so you guys start to walk.
We want to walk on the road or off the trail? Just near the road.
I say, is it like down this path? Is there like forests along the side of it, or is
Yeah,
it?
most of it's kind of plains, but there's like a little patch of wood and then plains again.
How far away is the wood from the path? Like the wood.
It's kind of like most of the paths around here, because there's one at trees because this place hasn't been inhabited for so long. And most of it's kind of path with woods on either side.
Okay. Well, I don't think.
If he's got a head start, we could walk on the road for at least a little while.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you guys start walking. It's a beautiful trail. Birds whispering in the trees, and as you guys are walking, Rollin, you kind of notice something kind of strange. Like you get to the part where like the woods kind of comes up again, and you kind of notice this pattern in the trees. It's kind of like there's like a dead tree. It's like almost like a path of like dead trees.
Like off to the side, yeah. Like it's basically like almost like like there's just a section of dead trees, and then
it's like a single dead tree, and then a few feet behind it is another dead tree, and then another dead tree, and then another dead tree. It's kind of like a connect of dots of like dead trees.
Let me stop the group and point that out to him and tell him that's not very normal. I might have to do a check on it, or I might have to check this out.
Okay.
Hey, go ahead.
I guess let me do a perception check on it, I guess.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, well, natural 20. You notice that these trees, like, they're getting the perfect amount of light. They're getting, like, I mean, from what you can tell, water. There's no reason why these trees would be dead, which is kind of weird. It's very off-putting. Like, you notice this as soon as you guys started walking. You noticed this was wrong, like, right away. It caught your attention really fast.
Okay.
You also, with the 20, I'll say that you see, like, if you kind of look at the base of the tree, you see, like, I guess, like, footprints. Not like, it's like someone's been walking this way.
Walking around the trees.
Like, they're like, if you look from one dead tree to the next, you can see, like, there's, like, a little trail.
Yeah, somebody's walking from tree to tree.
Yeah.
So it could be like landmarks to head somewhere.
I'll mention to the group, it's very odd. It seems like if it was a lumberjack, they wouldn't just walk to tree and go down the path, or go down the side path. They would either walk down the path or start cutting trees right from the path. They would kind of make a clearing. It's very odd somebody, unless they were a hunter or something, would walk down there. Do y'all want to check it out?
Yeah.
I'm good.
I think it's worth it.
Let's go.
Okay, so you guys walk for like, I want to say like 45 minutes. You keep following dead tree, and then the next like 30 feet is another dead. You're like going like a connected dot pattern, and eventually you come to this small clearing, and you see like at the other end of the clearing this like stone, like rock, big huge rock, and it's like carved. It looks like a skull, but if you go closer, you see that the like there's no way inside.
There's no way inside the cave.
If the cave was a skull, like the mouth is like closed, I guess. It's like an open mouth, but like there's no way.
Like cavern where you had to throw the bombs into the eyes.
Yeah, something like that. Like there's no mouth that's closed. It's just like a wall.
Okay, instead of a mouth.
I wanna go walk up to it.
Okay, yeah, you can walk inside the mouth and you can kind of look around, but it doesn't look like any other way.
Okay.
Like it just kind of.
Can I do some kind of check?
Do whatever
Maybe
you want.
like feel around for like something to push.
I would say I'd say a sleight of hand because it kind of make, I guess, or dexterity for feeling it. I don't know. It's all like smooth rock.
Okay.
No.
Can I like knock on it to see if it's hollow?
You want to knock like on the
That's
end
the
of it, like
smoothest
opposite of the opening.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've ever seen.
Go ahead. You can do that. It does feel like a hollower.
Uh-huh.
Like there should it goes deeper.
Okay.
It's the hardest, smoothest rock you've ever seen.
Does anyone have a pickaxe in their packs or anything like a tool?
Thieves' tool. I have cook utensils.
No.
I never got
I have a shovel.
That was a good show.
I have something written down just says tools.
One girl
Like,
didn't
what
think
kind of
so.
tools? Do I have?
You have carpentry tools. That's about all. I know you have that.
Okay. So
You might have a chisel or something.
maybe I can chisel through a little bit.
You can try.
I want to try.
I will mention to the group, I would recommend we wait until somebody goes in and out of the cave if y'all believe there is one. But if we're trying to chase after Thallan, this may be a bit too time consuming.
There's eyes. You said it was like a skull, right?
Yeah, like there's like it's not like an exact skull, but it looks like one easily. Like it's just two eye sockets, and then
No,
The
the
entrance-
socket's closed off.
they're
Kinda
like
the
just
entrance.
open like a skull.
So could one?
No, like it's
Assumingly
closed. I'm
get
sorry,
in.
yeah, it's closed
Yeah,
off.
it's-
Yeah,
Okay.
and like the mouth is just like an opening to the cave.
Okay.
But it doesn't go very far.
Right.
Well,
I will say too, atop the mouth of the cave, you notice something kind of chiseled onto the mouth like this.
Is it like writing?
Yeah, it looks like writing.
Can I see like what language is it written in?
You don't recognize it.
Okay.
Dane, you
Yeah,
recognize
I
it.
was gonna check that scroll I got. I remember I got.
Yeah, from the cave, that scroll, the language you don't.
Yeah.
The language it doesn't match, but the language of the skull cave, you notice it as a giantess language, and inscribed on the cave it says, "Reveal to me the heart of darkness at the heart of darkness." I'll say yes from the message you sent me.
Okay.
What did it say again?
I'll say insight if you want.
What did the
Reveal to me the heart of darkness at the heart of darkness.
Okay.
Reveal to me the heart of darkness.
Is there some way we can use our checks to, I guess, decrypt the riddle a bit?
Sure, I would say insight. All right. So what exactly are you looking for, Priestman? Something to the riddle?
Yeah, or just like something about the cave.
Okay, I'll say. Okay, so you close your eyes and you get the picture of a full moon
I'm sorry.
and purple like purple mist. You actually see it in the what you talking about? What you said? You see it in the
Yeah.
you're looking at. You see a full moon, and then you see the full moon kind of clouded out by like this purple mist.
So I'll turn to the party and say, I think this is something that we would have to wait till night time to really get anywhere further.
Alright, we should head back towards Dan then.
And we might miss him if we spend too much time here.
What time of day is it now?
It's probably around 1 in the afternoon.
Yeah, we need to head back.
Yeah, I was thinking that maybe the heart of darkness.
With
Might be
what
more
Priestman saw, yeah, that's a pretty good possibility.
So we go.
I didn't mean to make that so OP.
It's fine.
I'll agree with the group and probably try to mark it on our map, that the spot on our map to come back
Okay.
later.
Yeah, that's a very good idea. So you guys continue on, I'm guessing, towards Fresh Hook?
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys arrive about an hour later or so, well, probably 3 hours later, if it can be a half a day.
4 o'clock. This bitch is getting hungry.
And you guys arrive to Fresh Hook. So as you guys are entering the town, you can kind of, this town is known for its fishing. There's a huge lake at the bottom of the town, and as you guys enter, the air feels a lot more fresh here. It's a lot more windier with this huge lake. And as you guys are approaching, you hear a lot of commotion going on. And over in this direction, you see a crowd of people.
And we're coming in from the north.
Yeah, they're coming from the north.
Let's go check out what's going on.
And you'll see a huge crowd of people over there.
Alright.
I'd say we go investigate.
Yep.
So you guys get up, you get closer to the crowd, and you hear a lot of people yelling, "Murder! Witch! She needs to die!
Oh,
Witch!" And as you get closer, you see a woman tied to a post, surrounded by like logs, and there's people with like torches and stuff arguing and pointing at her and kind of just yelling.
Okay, I walk up to one of the people in the crowd and ask them what's going on.
She killed someone in our town. We know it's her. She's always in the background doing some sort of magic. She needs to die.
I'm gonna kind of stay back away because all these people with torches kind of frightens me.
Okay, that makes sense.
I say, did anybody see her do it?
She's always known. Someone must have seen her. She's always known to do something evil.
I asked what kind of magic they suspected of doing.
Witch magic. What kind of magic would you expect?
Foolish comment.
I say, who's in charge here?
You'll see. He'll say Donovan, and he'll point and
That's
towards.
a good band.
I'm sorry.
I said that's a good band.
Towards like the I guess the heap of logs. You see the man with a huge torch trying to stand in there.
Okay, I'm gonna go straight to him.
Okay, you guys follow.
I'm not. I'm staying at the back of the crowd. I'm not going near those torches.
Okay, so everybody with barrel goes.
I mentioned to the group this may be an argument we don't want to get at. My experiences with this, I've seen this before. It's not good, and I kind of stay with Barrel, and I kind of talk with him a bit.
Okay, so Grail, Lorkosh, Formaeus, you go on to the leader guy.
This
And then
Formaeus whips out his Harry Potter book.
while he's doing all that, I'll start talking to Barrel and ask him what's wrong.
Okay.
I just do not like fire. And that's all I say.
I tell him, I understand there's fears out there, but sometimes we need one time, especially for adventure like this, you may have to face your fears. Don't let that get in your way.
Just nod my head and say, I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, I ain't got time to wait for these clowns.
Alright, so...
Well, no, I said I was... No,
yeah, Grail and Lorkosh approach the guy with the huge torch at the base of the logs.
And I talk to him and I say, okay, what's going on here?
This is a trial. We're killing this witch for killing one of our own.
I ask him if it's a trial or a sentence.
Well, let's ask these people. Burn her or free her! And then you see all the people, burn her! Burn her! And you see the girl start to like really like tear up and start to cry.
Me and Beryl just sit in the back talking about our looks.
Yeah. Well, she's actually a pretty beautiful woman. It sucks.
Hope her clothes burn off first.
Maybe we should have saved She's got stilettos.
I ask the leader guy who
Who
she is because Donovan, because he might give me something more coherent than
Yeah.
the crazy people.
And he says, "Well, she lives on the outskirts of town," and he points over here in this direction on the map, like to the far left building.
Yeah.
We see her sometimes playing with magic. I don't know much about this magic. I just know I don't like it here in this town.
Who should be accused of killing?
One of our fishermen. He was found dead this morning. Claws all over his body.
And where was he found?
Near the, he'll point over here.
What he had all over his body?
Like claws.
Claws?
Like cuts and stuff.
Oh, claws. I thought you said gauze.
I'm sorry, claws, yeah.
My bad.
Claw marks.
See,
Over there at the base of the lake. And he
She
points
doesn't
over there.
I ask him, does this chick have claws?
She's got magic and that's bad enough.
Out of character, how much knowledge does Lord Kosh have on magic at this point?
I'm sure he's pretty knowledgeable.
Because I was going to interject and say magic doesn't cause these type of claw marks.
Okay, go ahead and make a,
Diplomacy roll?
I'll say Arcana, just to kind
Arcana.
of prove your knowledge of magic to him.
Okay.
Well, wait. Well, I mean, not your magic.
He doesn't know how to get his Oh, standing back eating pizza, checking out this chick. She's There's two things I like: chicks on fire and pepperoni.
Oh no.
Oh, shit.
Okay, so we're doing Arcana?
Yeah, I'll say Arcana.
Okay.
God.
He looks at you and he says, "Ha! Yeah, right."
Damn.
And then, again, the crowd's kind of getting more rowdier and rowdier. And he raises the torch up in the air really high, and they all start cheering even more.
Girl, we're in trouble, man.
I ask him if they have a doctor in the little fishing village.
Nah, doctor, no. All we've got is fishermen and more fishermen. And apparently magicians and witches that we don't like.
Okay.
And at this point, if you guys want to kind of... I'm sure you guys can hear the yelling. If you guys want to approach him, maybe. I'm okay.
Can I go up to this guy and intimidate him?
Yeah.
Into giving Lord Mosh another chance to explain himself?
You can do that. You can intimidate him or whatever you want to do.
Let's do that.
The possibilities are endless.
Me and Beryl playing Tiddlywinks in the back.
Well, I rolled a 17.
Okay, he'll look at you, but well, you are kind of tough. I guess I'll give him another shot to try and explain to me exactly what the hell he's talking about.
And I present my bet.
What'd you roll?
7.
You rolled a 9.
There's magic and...
No, it's better than a 7.
He's kind of a little more, I guess, listen to what you're saying, but the way things are going, he's still kind of on edge about just killing the woman.
Okay, well, while they scare him with how stupid they are, I'm gonna go and start approach the woman.
Okay. You kind of walk. You can kind of walk up closer towards the base of the fire, like the base of the sticks and logs.
Okay, I can walk right up to it.
Yeah.
Okay, are they doing anything?
The people are kind of like looking at you like, what is he doing? But they're not saying it.
Okay.
I think the curiosity's got the better of my character. And ask Beryl, since he's a little bit nervous about the situation, how about we go check out the house?
Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that.
The house that she lives in?